All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's matchup in the Luigi's Mansion Go Out of Bounds 2022 tournament. Chapter 20. Today's got a very exciting matchup with Bliss versus Jovin. And if anybody doesn't know, Jovin holds the world record for this category at 55:35, and Bliss, is- it is a sizable difference, but he's still considered a very high level runner of this game with a 57:05. And I can imagine that, like, some of the difference could be because of RNG, like, there's a lot of RNG in this game. But some of the time difference could also because of, like, just better overall execution, so we'll see what happens. But, Bliss is very close, he's the next person to get, like should be the next person to get, like, a 56 in this category. So, just overall very excited. And any moment now, we should be starting off. I will point out that both of these runners are running on the Japanese version of this game, so that means they have Japanese gets like a 25-second advantage over English with, faster text boxes. Also, Japanese has an exclusive glitch um, that saves time in one area of the game. Learn to pick off the candles, and we go right ahead and let our first wave of ghosts. It's still spawn in waves. We just memorize the locations of where they spawn, set up accordingly. We'll get into like the nuances right away, where runners will be twirling Luigi around to get like faster animation suck ups. Those animation suck ups can like range anywhere from like a quarter of a second to half a second faster than like, you know, quote unquote normal casual suck ups. But if you get the twirl and if it's really fast, then you have the really fast suck up animation. So here's our first case where we get some doubles. Oh, that was a very clean doubles from both of them, very wide. Very good. No mistakes so far. Now this one is used to be we get doubles on. We used to catch them here, but the one on the right actually influences the next wave of ghosts. The one in the wardrobe is its own entity. Yeah, so far so good. I believe Jovin's ahead because he has just gotten overall faster suck ups. So yeah, that does put him ahead a little bit. I believe he's ahead by like a couple seconds here. Yep. And then here we move on to the portrait ghosts. They're considered like the bosses of this game. I mean, there's a lot. There's like I think 23 or 20. I'm not sure off the top of my head, but most of them are required to get through this game. But there are some optional ones that we will skip. If we were playing this 100%, we would absolutely get everything. But yeah, portrait ghosts are just like the bosses, the kind of like mini bosses, I guess. But they have a lot of health, and they each have their own gimmick and puzzle that you have to solve. In this case, we try to let out a breeze into this room, and that surprises Lydia in showing her heart. That was a very nice key grab. He can actually still walk when the key lands on him to get kind of closer to the door. Yeah, you actually have a few frames where you can walk with when you grab the key. And here's a new setup for the ball shot here. This new setup for Chauncey that's been found about maybe like 2-3 months ago. Saves like 2 seconds over the legacy setup. All this does is that it positions ourselves outside of the let's say it's outside of the zone where the cutscene plays, where we spawn Chauncey, and there's like a cutscene that plays. So we stand outside of that zone, and we're just far enough to still grab the ball and shoot it at the baby. And then here we go straight into the boss fight. Chauncey is literally like the only boss ghost that we cannot one cycle right now. We're still working on figuring that out. But he kind of has like a limit to how many times you can pump and do damage before breaking off. And I believe the TAS is able to get in around 95, 97 HP before Chauncey breaks off, so that's literally like maybe one pull of damage before you actually get like the one cycle completed. But so the strat is now we just have to do less than 50 damage so that he doesn't initiate his slower second cycle. And we get intentionally hit here so we can catch this ball without bonking into it. And that's why we have the invincibility frames. Alright, so that's a 53 for Jovin and a 56, 58? Uh-oh, yeah, 59. He got the chest glitch where Luigi doesn't open it. If he was facing like north, like straight forward with the chest, it would have given him the opening animation, but because of how this game is, it just doesn't open when you're like facing it off to the side like that. In some very bizarre cases, we can actually open a chest backwards because we could just open a chest facing our back to the chest. It just happens because of like you take damage while you're opening a chest, and generally Luigi turns in the direction from where he took damage from. So it's kind of like a backwards a backwards chest open animation. So Jovin, I think he still had some coins. Oh yeah, he had 1 coin. If he had no money, then he would have been able to skip like a half a second of watching the result screen. He would essentially skip the result screen for having no money. And we're walking through these hallways. They're going to be pointing their flashlights up to avoid getting scared by the ghosts that are in here. And then these grabbers will intentionally just get grabbed by one of them and then knock them back into the other ghost to get a double. Ooh, very nice. There's actually a kind of neat strat where you can actually saves like 1 second where you don't get grabbed and you just manipulate them towards each other to get the double that way. It's very difficult though, so not very many people actually go for it. But these runners are going to be doing a pretty difficult but also very impressive strat. It's called like the 6-piece Shy Guy. And Looks like Jovin got his 6-piece, and Bliss. Okay, he gets it, I think. Yes, okay. It was a little worrying because that one shy guy to the bottom was possibly outside of the hitboxes. Flashlight's stun hitbox. Oh man, looks like Bliss didn't get early release, so now he's losing 10 seconds because of that. So Jovin's lead is significantly increased more now because of that RNG. Yeah, unfortunately, it's like the idea is we try to manipulate their RNG to give us early release by just kind of positioning Luigi around, but it's still 50-50 whether that happens or not. So once they activate this wall, you'll notice that there's not a poster there, and that's because they in between the waves of the ghost, they used their vacuum through the wall to suck up the poster, and its reach is really far, and so we can actually pull it off early. And so we've spawned all the boos. We've released all the boos from their secret compartment, I guess, and there's a total of 50 boos in the game, but we just collect like 40 of them. That is the minimum requirement. And then we go into the lab here. We're going to be getting our little attachment to the Game Boy Horror. Or the Game Boo Horror. Yeah, it is a Game Boy Horror. The Boo Radar, so it'll tell us where the Boo is hiding and what object. We're gonna be trying to get this RNG. Hopefully, Jovin gets like a tech skip opportunity here. He does. So if the Boo is hiding anywhere outside of the tablecloth, we just pull it we pull the tablecloth halfway and then catch the Boo with the tablecloth to skip a text box with EGAD. And they both get it. Very nice. It looks like Bliss might save a little bit of time just due to having better RNG. Yeah, the RNG in this game can give or take some time away from these runners. You know, it just depends who has the better RNG here. Yeah, for instance, Bliss got perfect RNG basically there, and then Jovin had to go for the wardrobe on the middle. And Jovin looks like he could not get the... he's not going to be able to get the double there because RNG was not set up for it. But if a Boo was hiding in those set of chairs to the right, or to the left side of that door, if he managed to get that Boo to spawn and spawn this ghost in the storage room, he could potentially get them both in here and get a double. And it essentially means that you can capture both Boos while only getting one set of text from EGAD. So if the opportunity was there, it is a time save. And so now we have 5 Boos. We're going to be going into this bathroom here. The bathroom will unlock if you get 5 Boos. And it'll reveal a key to us to go and unlock the fortune teller's room. I also forgot to mention, the map is disabled because we did a glitch before starting this run, where we can scroll through some text boxes, you know, reset the console, mashing through text while mashing the Y button, and that will basically just disable the Y button and the map from ever coming up every time we grab a key. I think there's like 24, there's probably around 24 keys, give or take, that we grab throughout this game. And it's about like a quarter of a second to half a second of time save each time we skip the map. So it all kind of adds up to being like around 12 seconds. Alright, so Jovin, let's see if Bliss gets his way with this boo. He needs to grab this boo with the fire metal so he can save and quit. And that basically means he can skip having to talk to EGAD about the metal and skip having to solve the puzzle. And what this also does is that you'll see Jovin's going to get this butler cycle to appear around this corner right here. Oh, very nice. He got like the best butler cycle for this case. But yeah, that butler cycle will always be consistent when you get the metal. When you get the fire metal with the boo. And then a little bit of a trouble with Bliss's butler cycle, but that's okay. Alright, so the move Jovin's gonna try and get is to... Oh, unfortunately he couldn't get the hat while the chest was spawning. So if you grab the hat while the chest spawns, it'll skip the animation of the chest spawning. And it looks like Bliss gets the cutscene skip. Very nice. And Jovin got his tech skip with the mouse hole there. That's a Japanese exclusive only trick. Oh, very nice. Wad from Jovin in Hidden Room there. And very good RNG. He is playing so well he's playing really well so far. Oh, and looks like Bliss got punched. Well, I think he'll save it. Oh no, he doesn't, actually, because that ghost despawned. This is not an ideal setup, but he gets a triple at least. Hopefully... Okay, he burns the bats, so that gets rid of them from messing him up. Unfortunate. But he gets the same kind of RNG than Jovin did. I apologize, excuse me. So here we go into the conservatory. Melody is going to be playing playing some tunes. Excuse me. Bliss has got some good tech. Got a tech skip on Laundry Room as well. I don't know if Jovin got his or not, but Bliss got another tech skip there. It's a very tight window because if you pull on that cloth too early, then you won't be able to suck up the boo. As I was trying to say, Melody plays one of two tunes, music pieces. She'll either play the Underwater theme or Mario Brothers 3 theme. And ideally it's actually just a little bit faster to play the water theme because it only has like one text box that you scroll through. And the answer is the first one. Looks like he got the first answer for water as well, so... Unfortunately for Bliss, he just is... Unfortunately for Bliss, he just lost like 10 seconds because of early release, not giving him early release. And I think the Boo just literally switched on him. So that was like an 1830 water split? Oh wow. I don't know what his PB or like how ahead or behind he is right now, but he's having a really good run so far. I mean, RNG has not been very bad for him. Maybe like in 1 or 2 rooms, but still playing very well. And I mean, same thing with Bliss, just did not have the ideal RNG in early release. And missing that quad in the hidden room. So he's, oh wow, he's like 50 seconds behind right now compared to Jovin. Alright, so you saw Jovin took intentional damage on Spooky when he went to charge him on the 3rd attempt, and that'll spawn Mr. Bones early to give him the bone. And very nice wide double setup there. Doesn't have to wait for RNG to set up or manipulate the double. He can just do it himself, and Bliss gets a good another tech skip right there. He's gotten like 5 tech skips in this area. The man is insane. Alright, so gonna see how Jovin does with his Bogmire. Alright, pulling him around, but I think he's got it. Yep. Very nice. It's like a 20, 51, 52 key. Alright. It's still pretty early to, decide a winner, to declare a winner right now. We'll be moving into Area 3, which is considered by probably me and a few other people to be like the cursed area in this game. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. Just a lot of stupid things that can go wrong in Area 3, but hopefully if these runners play well, they should be able to do just fine. Alright. Yeah, just some downtime. We go entering this I think is the courtyard, or you can call it the backyard. Going into this well here. If you have your water out, you can fall down into the well instead of climbing down the ladder. And here we are, we find Mario's portrait in the secret altar. And Luigi is like, let me in. Let me in. So yeah, that's where Mario's been missing this whole time, and we kind of see another Boo in there. But hopefully we'll be getting some answers soon. Um, yeah, in this area we're gonna be looking for these lost items. They're all Mario's personal belongings, and we'll be using them in the fortune teller to progress through the game, and she'll help us, helping us find Mario. All right, so Biff is like considered one of the optional Biff Atlas optional portrait ghosts, so we don't have to catch him to clear this game. And Jovin's going to be going for a tech skip here. Let's see if it works out. Because it kind of depends on RNG. Alright, so he's going for this setup here. I don't know what the, I guess... Oh, and he gets the ideal RNG for it. Nice. But I was going, as I will say with Biff Atlas, he's an optional ghost, but in his room he has a a key that is used as a shortcut to get back into Area 2 quickly. Of course, we gotta give our regards to Biff just by punching him with the punching bag. Unfortunately, Bliss did not pull off the tablecloth enough to get that tech skip set up. But if the Boo is hiding, he could... Okay, he wasn't hiding in there. Alright, so Jovin, I believe he went to grab Nana first. Yes, he went and grabbed Nana first. This could potentially cause the Boo, but he gets a first try RNG, so that's nice. Sometimes people do Nana first to avoid the Boo from having to switch. Because there is kind of a timer going on when when the timer reaches like a certain point, it'll cause the Boo to switch locations. Fortunately, that did not happen. Then not enough time has passed for him to switch, that Boo to switch there, so that was nice. But also kind of like another reason some people will go for Petunia is that when there's a number of pearls, when a number of pearls are spawned in, it'll cancel out, or like it won't spawn any more pearls than what is already loaded in the game. So, for example, it won't load the big pearl or any medium pearls. Most pearls you'll find are just like the small ones. And it's kind of nice for that, because the vacuum tends to just target the pearls, like it takes priority over it when you're trying to suck up a Boo. So they get in the way, and it's pretty annoying. Like that. Like what happened with Bliss there. It almost just like caused that Boo to escape. Alright, moving into the observatory, Jovin is going to be blowing up a moon. Yes, how is there a moon in this mansion? I'm not sure. But let's see how he does with his moonshot here. I think it takes a little bit of time setting up, but he gets it. No issues. So I wasn't really paying attention, but I think that was like a 2750 moonshot, something like that. So yeah, being like sub 28 8 on Moonshot is pretty insane. Oh, unfortunately, Bliss did not get the triple setup he wanted. Okay, looks like he's going for singles, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna have to go for singles. Oh, man. Thankfully, he got that where he didn't... The ghost didn't despawn. Yeah, it's a little bit scary if that boo bonks into you. He'll sometimes go and just run straight into the hallway to the left. And you just gotta hope and pray that he doesn't go into anti-air room. Because that means you have to backtrack into Area 1 to get that boo. Yeah, we got some more invisible grabbers here. Since we just... Like I kind of said earlier, we know where these will spawn, and so we don't have to guess where they're hiding. Gets a very nice triple there, and Bliss also gets first try Moonshot. So there's a setup I think we're going to be trying to... We're going to be trying to save and quit when we grab this glove here. And if he picks it up on this... Yep. He picks it up and it'll skip the animation of him grabbing it. So it saves quite a little bit more time. So when we go back into the study room here, as we grab this boo, we're going to be trying to get the fire as well to replenish our fire, because there's a little bit of a nuance where in this game we can use fire, water, or the ice to save a little bit of time of skipping animations for like pulling out the flashlight and the vacuum. And if we time it just right, we can avoid pausing for like half a second to pull out the vacuum and flashlights. So they're kind of like known as like flashlight skips, or in some other situations, vacuum skips. Alright, not the worst RNG, but could have been better. Alright, I think Jovin's going to be trying to do a double setup here, and he gets it. Wow! Nice voice crack. Insane, even for a tournament setting. Looks like Bliss also got that animation skip with the glove as he saved warp. Alright, that boo could be hiding in the bed. Oh, he's not. He's right there. Very nice setup for Bliss. He baits the charge on that boo to get him closer to Luigi as he was grabbing that fire. Not ideal RNG, but that's okay. He gets the read on the radar. Yeah, Bliss is having a little bit of trouble with that, rotating that modem. Or, mobile. Mobile. Not modem, mobile. Alright, some downtime for Jovin. He's going to be mashing through for a minute and a half as he's showing Clairvoya all of Mario's lost items. Oh, that's an interesting setup for a double. And Bliss also potentially, yep, he gets it. Alright. So yeah, both runners actually getting doubles in a tournament. But unfortunately not getting good RNG. And I think he just switched on him. Oh, he let the boo escape in the hallway. Interesting. I don't know if he had any, like, double cackles, but that's the thing. When we're trying to catch these boos, oh, and look at that. He also gets Vangor text from EGAD, which is, like, the longest random text that EGAD can give you. But when we catch these boos, especially ones that have a lot of health, we use this technique called R-pumping to hit stun the boo in place while we're doing damage. And we do this in a rhythm. For every 10 HP, we R-pump to hit stun it again and again. Alright, very similar RNG for Bliss in this room, but he gets the setup for a tech skip. Yeah, so I think it's... I believe we're witnessing Jovin on world record pace coming out of Area 3. Yeah, I don't have his timer on the screen, or I mean, I don't have a way to look at his timer, but thanks for the the info. He looks like he's looking to be like 20 seconds ahead of his world record right now. All right, so here's the safari room. He did get ice, so he's able to clear this room. Uh-oh. Interesting. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, he didn't get the double. And he slipped on a banana. No. Okay, he gets a double at least, but that sucks. As I've said, Area 3 is cursed. There's always something going on that can just ruin your run a little bit. But I mean, let's see. We were saying he was like 20 seconds ahead. He probably lost like close to 12 seconds, I want to say, maybe 15. So it's not the end of the world yet. He's still on world record pace. Alright, hoping for Jovin to get a clean who lost this one cycle. I'm not going to say anything in case it jinxes the worst case scenario for this boss fight. We're gonna wait until he grabs the ice here. He gets... Okay, that's a good spot. Because the ice potentially could just fly out of bounds. And that means he would have to try and get... He'd have to go for the other ice statue to the left side while trying to get this one cycle. It's definitely possible, however, like... You are running on a limited amount of time before they group back up. Fortunately, none of that happened, so he got a clean one. I mean, it was a good one cycle, though. Just had a couple of stragglers. Uh-oh, Bliss spawning a poison mushroom. It's not gonna bother him. He just needs to not... No, slipped on the banana. Uh, Nobody can escape how cursed Area 3 is. Jesus. Alright. I don't even know what else to say, because, like, we're still probably witnessing, like, a world record pace run, but I'm not gonna get too excited in case, like, something major goes wrong in Area 4. Just kind of need to hope for, like, you know, good execution in every room. And get 1 cycles on every boo. And then 2 cycle on Bangor boo. Ah, man. I don't even think... not that I've noticed, but I don't think Jovin really got any, like, super long information text from EGAD. At least not, like, Van Gogh text. Alright, Bliss got a clean 1 cycle with the Bulasas there. They were all grouped up together, none of them were really spread that far apart. And here we go, initiating the blackout. I don't believe either of them switched to sidestep mode, which saves probably like a quarter of a second. Or, well, actually it probably saves half a second, because you don't have to switch back to it. But, yeah, that means they're gonna have to be, like, adjusting their angles to avoid any ghosts from spawning, so they don't scare Luigi and lose a second. And in this case, right here, we're going to be doing a scare skip tactic to pull out the Game Boy Horror while the ghost spawns, so we avoid Luigi getting scared. Alright, Grimly gives us very nice RNG. And getting him stuck on that wardrobe there, very, very nice. That was probably like a 1 second Grimly, 2 second Grimly almost. Oh man. Alright, Bliss is going to be making his way up to the balcony to initiate the blackout here. And Jovin, on world record pace, he's going to be going for Breaker Boo. Hopefully get 1 cycle. Hopefully maybe get tech skip. We'll see. Unfortunately, there's a lump under the table, so he potentially could be hiding right there. Oh, he got the spawn off the barrel, and he's hiding in the table. Oh, he switched. And he gets a opportunity to get the charge on him. Doing some drags with his R pumps to get more distance away from the wall so he can do more damage. Very clean 1 cycle. Oh, but he didn't get the tech skip. What the heck? Okay, he lost probably like 3 seconds because of that. Alright, a double setup right there. Very nice. He just baits the charge. And if you have the right kind of angle, you can stun them both. Oh, geez. There's that poison mushroom. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Boo. 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 Man. He knew what he was doing. He was definitely trying to bait Luigi to suck up that poison mushroom. Yeah, that's really scary. There's been like, I think Jovin may have spawned like at least 2 poison mushrooms within the span of like, or within like, you know, I want to say within like, uh, I don't know what I was gonna say actually. But poison mushrooms are scary because if you touch them, they lose you 10 seconds, and you can't do anything when you're small. I guess I was trying to say he has, it seems like he's having a pretty high rate for spawning poison mushrooms. Because from any object they spawn in, they have like I think it's like a 1 in 5 chance of them spawning. So the rate at which these runners can spawn them at is very scary. Okay, looks like Bliss can also go for a tech skip opportunity. Unfortunately, I think he needs to do some drags, and hopefully he doesn't get any double cackles in the process. When the Boo double cackles, it basically means that the Boo got hit stun twice by the vacuum. And he gets the tech skip while he gets the Boo. Nice. And Jovin here just got a very beautiful double from the Clockwork Soldiers. Those are not that's not an easy thing to do because their pulls are really strong. And they can go wild around you. So having a proper setup does help a lot in this case. Going for a scare skip here and getting this double. So that we can be right next to the key on the chimney here. All right. Alright, so I'm curious to see what kind of armory setup Jovin's going to be going for. It could be the legendary 5-piece, or... Oh my goodness, there it is. Alright, hopefully good RNG. Here we go. Oh no. Come on, Boo switch. He could have actually gotten that chest open if he had stayed on that side. But I think it's okay. He can still one-cycle this. Alright, no good. No double cackles. And the Boo wasn't able to maneuver himself to be... Because sometimes when you are pumping, the Boo can sometimes will just... Oh, he's choosing to mirror warp for some reason. I'm not sure why he's wanting to mirror warp. Oh, he pressed B. Oh, okay. So he did not save warp. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, ideally we would save and quit there. It's just a little bit faster than mirror warping, but he pressed B. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so pipe room here is like one of the optional rooms that we don't have to clear. But we do grab its key to unlock cold storage. I mean, and there is a boo in this room, but it has like 300 HP. And it's just a little bit slower than, like, say, going for Van Gore boo. Alright, here we are in cold storage fighting Weston. This, unfortunately, you're having to fight him on ice, and so he has a really strong pull and he'll be dragging you all over the place, but he has very good control. It does not break off of him. Alright, Bliss, I think he's trying to go for a quad or a triple setup, so he's gonna try and no, that did not work because the boo or the grabber despawned, and so did the purple puncher. I think Jovin had a little bit of trouble finding cold storage boo. Alright, last thing to do is to fight Van Gore. And his gauntlet of ghosts. And we have 40 boos, so we don't need to... We've basically met the minimum requirements to fight King Boo. We just need to grab his altar key. Oh, okay, I can't really see it. Anyway. Egor's probably like... Yeah, he's like the reason that there's all these ghosts throughout the mansion. And he's like... It is you know, you interfere with my afterlife's work? Just gets so pissed off that he's here to ruin his life's work. You filthy swine, you are blind to see life I give my creations. Very well, I shall show you the mastery of my art. It spawns a wave of 3 ghosts from each painting. And so ideally we're going to try and get all triples here. Very nice. Very nice. Getting him stuck on there helps him to maintain control. Oh, very nice. That's true. I mean, EGAD did that work for... EGAD did the work and made the portrait ghost, so technically this is all his fault. But in all seriousness, though, that was a clean Van Gore from Jovin. Uh-oh, Bliss just got bonked, and the boo escaped out of course cold storage. And he chooses to go into the dust room area here. I don't think it matters, because I think he will probably still save and quit. Of course, getting, like, info text. At least it wasn't Van Gore text again. Alright, so for anybody who doesn't know, world record right now is a 55:35. and I think Jovin needs to get a 1 cycle to beat that world record. So I think it was probably about a year ago now, so the trick is not that old, but yeah, it's discovered you can actually extend the cycle with King Boo if you manage to hit Bowser's head again with another bomb. Alright, some doubters in the chat. People don't think he's gonna get the 1 cycle. Have faith, alright? Believers in chat, rise up. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is do an insta-ball shot. So when Bowser throws the first 3 balls, we'll be setting up our angle with the vacuum, and as soon as we touch the ball, we're gonna immediately shoot it, so it'll... Oh no! Never mind, I guess we cannot do that 1 cycle anymore, and all the bombs just exploded. Like, GG's, that's it. Oh my god, that literally just happened again, but... Oh my god, dude. $233, that's a good setup for a 2 cycle, but... That is so annoying. And he misses, no! And that would have been it. Alright, so it's a 56 right now. Oh man, hopefully King Boo's probably gonna... Okay, he just... Okay, good. 5604. That is still an amazing run. So GG's for Jovin. I mean, did not get the ending he wanted, but I mean, that whole run was really well done. To let Pablo get the first 55 in tourney. Well, that would also... Oh man. I mean, we all know Snap already holds a world record in this game, so... So, I think I need to probably send invites in case they haven't yet. 1 second. Try to remember how to do this. And I'll send one for Bliss in case. Hello.
Hey.
I mean, congratulations on the win, and that was an incredible run. I mean, you've been on world record since after
Yeah,
coming in Area 3.
My luck in that early game was impeccable. I think my luck up until I'd say Area 4 was really, really good. I also played really well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we didn't get to I mean, we didn't get like good RNG for Armory, and Cold Storage could have been better, I guess, but still, I mean,
it was still
everything else went really well.
It was still PB pace into King Boo. The 1 cycle, the insta shot got to me. But I mean, on, still a really good run all around. Like I did not expect to like play that well and get that good of a pace.
Yeah, on tournament setting. Besides, I think Bliss is gonna try to go for
Oh, Bliss can one cycle this.
one cycle this.
Let's go. Oh,
Oh,
I don't
uh,
think it's gonna happen. Especially with him going into there.
yeah, that's not an ideal place for King Boo to be at.
He got
20
closer than I
HP.
did.
But uh, yeah, I mean, both of you guys. I mean, despite you having better RNG, Bliss got like a lot of tech skips, and he did get that double in Twins room.
Oh, nice. We both got twins double.
Yeah, I think he did not get. Yeah, he did not get double Toy Soldier double, unfortunately. Okay, he's finishing with a 59-19.
GG.
But yeah, man, how's that like? I mean, if you want to tell us some more, how is it like to, be on world record pace in like a tournament
Yeah,
setting?
I was pretty nervous after like into Area 3, but I still played really well in Area 3. It was Safari Room kind of messed me up a bit.
Yeah, both of your Safari rooms did not go
Yo,
well at
Bliss,
all.
GG.
Dude, GG. That was so close. Congrats
Yeah, I
on that
lost.
run. That was pretty
Thanks.
insane.
I probably lost 10 seconds in Safari Room from that mistake, but I didn't. I tried to not let me throw off my run.
Yeah, dude. I messed up
Um,
hidden room, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm just gonna playing for gold at this point.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna kill it. Ugh, GG.
Yeah, GG. Yeah, and then in Area 4, I kind of made some dumb mistakes. Like I missed Breaker Tech Skip. That thing in Armory was me. I was mashing. I was like trying to
Yeah,
get through
you
the
did.
text, and then I
You
forgot
didn't
to
hit the
like
save
stop mashing A, or stop mashing
B.
B, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh god. And then I took off the cloth and I scanned the chest, and I was like, oh my god, is this still PB pace? But I mean, Weston was alright. King Boo is all I can really complain about. I lost 30 seconds on King Boo. That was, I mean, if it weren't for that, then yeah, I would have been super happy with this. But yeah, it's still good, 56:04 for a tournament run.
Kill for
Yeah.
that run, dude.
So I believe you're like, you pretty much have like the fastest time in a tournament right now.
I believe so. I believe Pablo got a 56:09 or something last year. So this is the fastest tournament race run ever
All right.
as of right now.
Jeez.
Wow. Okay, so I'll let you guys know Jovin's gonna be moving into the winner of the Blue Hits versus Zircon race. And
Let's go.
let's see, Bliss is gonna be facing the winner of Red versus Megapol.
Oh, so Megapol, right?
Right, exactly. Yep, that'll probably be your opponent next.
Let's go Red. Cheering you on, buddy.
But I mean, GG's to both of you. I mean, it was a very good, race to commentate and watch. You both had your moments, and I think you still both played very well. All things
Thank you.
considered.
Yeah, thanks. It was cool.
I guess there's nothing else to say about that. We'll just kind of say that we still got a full week of matches to get through. There's 2 matches tomorrow, one at 7 p.m. with, this is all Eastern time, 7 p.m. with Vark versus Elith. Thursday at 10 p.m. got Flauk versus Biggie Lee. And then Friday, Max versus Crazy 8 at 11:30 on Friday. 11:30 a.m. on Friday. Saturday, 3 p.m. Pablo versus Mega Lightning. So Mega Lightning. Monday at 4 p.m. is gonna be with Blue Hits versus Zircon. And that's about it. Unfortunately, I still haven't heard back from my opponent, so I have no scheduled race yet for that. But we'll try to see if we get that going. But yep, I think that's all I really have to say about today's matchup. Go follow these runners if you haven't. There's, you know, Jovin's still probably going to be trying to get
Yeah, I
that
stream.
world record down
Bliss
again.
also streams.
And Bliss
Yeah, I'm
also
gonna
streams.
continue today and keep doing some runs.
He's still trying to. I mean, I believe he's going to be the next person to get a 56. So
Thank you. I hope so.
yeah, I mean,
Who knows, dude?
You're-
Maybe Fi will just come and bot me. I mean, he came out
Oh,
of
yeah.
nowhere with 57, so.
yeah. Oh man. Well, congrats, GG's, and see you guys for tomorrow's race.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
we'll
much,
see
man.
ya. Peace.
Bye.